8 rules of effective delegation. Rule number 1, you want to clarify the task in your own mind. It sounds so simple, isn't it? You want to clarify the task in your own mind. Exactly what you want done. Exactly what you want done. And I know this sounds a little bit left brain, I get it. But these are the very effective steps that I've used over the years. Maybe millions. Very simple. Clarify the task in your own mind. The rule number 1. So ask yourself these questions. What is it to be done? What does it need to be done? Who is to do it? When is it to be done by? What will constitute, here's the important one, and verify successful completion? And what are the desired outcome? How many think that would be helpful when you ask yourself these questions before you pose any task? Yes? Hello? Yeah.
Yes.
What is to be done? What does it need to be done? Who is to do it? When is it to be done by? Deadline. Rule number 2, you want to delegate to the right person. Oh, come on, Dan. That sounds so simple. You want to delegate to the right person. Who is the right person? Who is the right person? How do you know it's the right person?
Brilliant.
They are what? They are brilliant at that task. Rule number 3, always have a deadline. Always have a what?
Deadline.
Because nothing gets done without a? Deadline. Yes. Deadline should be challenging but also realistic. Let me give you a big hint. When I give someone a deadline, sometimes I would give them a little test. So let's say I'm working with someone brand new, and let's say I have this task, it needs to be done in 2 weeks. In how long? 2 weeks. If it's a new person I'm working with, I'll purposely tell them, although I need it in 2 weeks, I'll tell them I need it in a week. Do you know why?
See if they get the job done.
See if they can get the job done, to challenge them and to test them out. See if they can live up to the challenge. Because there are times in your business you actually need something done urgently. Yes?
Yes.
Better to find out early. Better to find out early. Communicate orally and in writing your plan for action. Communicate orally and in writing your plan for action. What do you want to do? What's the plan of action? Now, I'm in a place where sometimes with my partners and mentees, you can talk to them, I don't even give them that. Sometimes I don't even give them a plan of action. I kind of give them the core structure, the big picture, but I'll let them figure out on their own. Because I want them to grow. I don't want them to always be depending on me to figure things out. So I purposely sometimes let them kind of make their own mistakes. They know it. Gary knows it. I know it's a wrong thing to do, and he told me he's going to do it. I would say, go do it. Yes, because then he learns his lesson. Communication is message sent, message received, and message act upon. Message what? Act upon. Message sent, message received, message act upon. And then ask people to provide progress reports. Progress reports. Stephen, what's you? Stephen, how often the progress report? Once a week. What day? Monday. How often is progress report? Daily. What the fuck? How come Stephen is weekly and Gary is daily?
Different jobs.
Different people. Different skill, different needs. Different needs.
Can you go back one a little bit?
This one?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. People don't do what you expect, they do what you inspect with respect. People do. How many have ever expected something and expect someone to do something and then they don't live up to the expectation? Yes, they don't do what you expect. They do what you inspect with respect. What does that mean? It means you have to, what? Follow up, make sure it gets done. It's not your job to do it, but it's your job to make sure it gets done. People don't do what you expect, they do what you inspect with respect. Rule number 6, be sure to delegate the authority along with responsibility. I see this is the biggest problem. Entrepreneurs, they delegate the responsibility, but they don't want to delegate the authority. Why? Why? Control. Insecure. So how can you expect them to do the job when you say, I'll let you do that, but don't make any decisions, run everything by me. Every little step, make sure you micromanage. Then you're not delegating. You're just controlling them. You pretend you're delegating, but you're not. You got to give them authority. That also means giving them authority to make mistakes. And are they going to make mistakes, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Yes.
What if it costs you money?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. It's part of it. If you want to get off the hamster wheel, you have to let your people make mistakes. Right now, at any given time, my people are making mistakes right now as I'm speaking to you. I know that. It's okay. When you have so many things going on, somebody is making a mistake somewhere right now. I don't care. As long as it doesn't kill the company, it's okay. Seriously. Yes? Mistakes are okay, was it? Incompetence is not, yes. As long as you learn from this mistake, it's okay. It is okay. Actually, let me share a quick story with you. My mentor used to have this oil company called Great Western Resources. He had this COO, I believe. So the guy, the vision of the company, one point made a mistake that cost my mentor $10 million. $10 fucking million. Okay? The guy went to my mentor's office expecting my mentor would just like take his hat off. Getting fired, oh my God, my career is over. Sit down with the mentor. My mentor said, what have you learned? Well, I learned this and that. How come you made a mistake? Cost the company $10 million. Yeah, okay, and they went through that, and the guy was expecting to get fired. And then my mentor said, why would I fire you? I just invested $10 million in your fucking education. Hello? Like, why would I fire you? And the guy was shocked, because everybody else would just fire the guy. And this guy was, if you were him, how would you feel? If you were the guy who made a $10 million mistake and you didn't get fired, and the guy said, no, you'll keep your job. In fact, I just invest in your education.
You'd make sure you never screwed up again.
You make sure you never screw up again, yes.
You're going to earn that $10 million.
You're going to earn that $10 million back, yes.
I'm going to be extremely loyal to
Extremely loyal to that. Guess what? This guy went out there, over the years, in 8 years, made my mentor $100 million. Good investment. Been with him for many, many years. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Rule number 7, give praise and feedback at the end of the project and additional responsibilities. So now they've completed the task. Now you want to provide feedback. And that's when you want to be a little bit of a coach. You want to be a little bit of a mentor and give them feedback. Not yelling at them and just, hey, you know what? It's done. Next time, I would like to see this, or I would ask any one of them. I always provide feedback and feedback and feedback constantly because that's how they learn. Give praise and feedback at the end of the project and additional responsibilities. Last one, here's a big one. Don't be a perfect. How many perfectionists we have in the room? Be honest. Okay. What's the problem with being a perfectionist?
You never get anything finished.
Never get anything finished?
Never start.
You never start? Yeah, that's a good one.
Never ends.
Never ends?
Details.
Details, yes.
Go crazy.
Go crazy. Write this down. It's about progress, not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about what? Progress. Not about perfection. Because when you go to the bank, the teller is not going to ask you the question, did you make this money completing a perfect task? Everything done perfectly? No. Here's the check, just deposit that check, bitch, right? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you asking me that, right? No, but seriously, joking aside, it's about progress, not perfection. Not perfection. Because you think about in the big scheme of things, I actually have a picture in my office, which is the universe. You see the planet, you see the sun, you see every time if I face a business problem, I feel like it's so challenging, I can't solve. It's such a big problem, gives me a lot of stress. I look at that photo, the universe, all my stress disappears. Because look at that, I'm not even a sand. What fucking difference does it make? Doesn't matter. Like I'm like a molecule. It doesn't matter. So what's the big deal? What's the big deal? It's not perfect. What if this makes a limit? What's the type? It doesn't matter. You look at this, nothing matters. In fact, when I'm gone, I'm only on this planet for like whatever, 80 years. It's nothing. You're not that important. I'm not that important. So don't be like, oh, I'm so perfect. Nobody cares. In fact, a few hundred years, nobody remembers who we are. For most people. So I'm not saying don't leave a legacy. I'm saying don't place such an importance on yourself that you don't get shit done. Everybody understand? Yeah. Not that important. Okay, stop. Give someone a high five and say, I'm damn good at delegating. Damn good at delegating. Okay, I just want to give you, how many learned something new tonight? Yes? Yes, thank you. Very good. So I'm going to give you a couple of tools in 5 minutes, and then we'll wrap this up. So some tools that I use when I manage my virtual team. Here's a tool that I use called yammer.com, and it's basically, think of it as an internal social media network for your employees. You have microblogging, private messaging. You can have across different divisions, different departments. So yammer.com, a lot of companies use it. A lot of big companies use it actually, eBay and .com. I like it. It's very, very simple to use. Yammer.com. And then basecamp.com. How many of you ever use basecamp.com? Yeah, all the time for project management. Do you like it?
It's excellent.
Excellent. So basecamp.com, I love it. When you have so many projects going on, who's doing what, how do you keep track, what's supposed to do what, basecamp.com is a must. It's a must. Basecamp.com, I love it. Dropbox.com, you want to share a document, iCloud, storage, you can drag and drop a document, you can share it with anyone in the world, they can access it, files, videos, documents, everything. So Dropbox, how many actually use Dropbox.com? Yeah, most of you, so good, awesome. This is what I use all the time. It's called jing.com. Techsmith.com/jing.html. Basically allows me to make this quick, these 5-minute quick screenshot videos that I can just upload very quickly and I can share the link. So example, let's say someone...
You use it for me and I read it.
Yeah, like a Zen, he sent me a copy, manuscript of his book. Instead of me typing an email, I would say, hey, it's a Zen, make a little recording, show him the video, give him the feedback. Especially for graphic stuff, I notice when you type it, they don't quite get it. But when I use something like this, oh, no, I like this website, I like it this way, I want to move that, correct that, saves me a whole lot of time. So I use that all the time, Jing, right? And it's free. It's fucking free! See, everybody say, I love free. I love free too. It's awesome. And if you want something use more complicated, you can download the Camtasia, which you can make longer videos. But I find that 5-minute video, it's 90% it's good enough. You don't need a long video. Hubstaff.com, this is interesting. If you have a virtual team, this would keep track of their time. They can basically kind of clock in, and they would say they're working, and this software will actually from time to time take screenshot of their computer. So if they're surfing, they're watching porn, you'll know. Okay? In the spare time. No, but you know what they're working on, and they're working on your stuff, and keep track of payroll, hubstaff.com. Pretty awesome stuff. You can check that out, and it's got a 14-day trial. I like that. How many like that? Yeah, cool. Skype.com, how many use Skype.com? I mean, that's a no-brainer, of course. That's what I use all the time. I also like Google, of course. GoogleApps.com, Google Calendar, Gmail, Google Drive, Google Docs, and Google Slides. I don't think I can run my business without it. I run everything through Google. It's very, very simple. Again, it doesn't cost anything. So GoogleApps.com. How many of you actually are using a lot of these, like Google Drive, Google Docs? And yeah, awesome. A lot of smart people. That's awesome. Very good. So let me give you 3 tips before we go on how to keep good people. And this would sound incredibly simple. Incredibly simple. Number 1 is I respect them. I respect them. Because whoever I'm working with is not like, oh, I'm Dan Locke, I'm this big shot, and I'm here and you're here. Ask anyone that works with me. What's the feeling that you get? We're working together as what?
We're like family.
Yeah, it's a team.
Friends.
It's a team. Now, am I tough sometimes?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yes. I have high standard, high expectation, but at the same time, I respect for their expertise. I don't get in the way. I know they're good at what they do. In those certain areas, they're better at that than I do. So I respect their expertise. So it's the same thing for you. Number 1, I pay them well. Here's the thing, even for virtual team, it's like the question is, well, if, like what Rosalind was asking, that, oh, well, how can you get cheap and good? You can barter, you can do a lot of things, but from my experience, why not pay them well and have good people? Because money talks and bullshit walks. Good people cost money. So what that means is, tells me 2 things. If you can't afford to find good people, maybe your business model needs to be changed. Or what if you're selling, the margin is so low, you can't afford to hire good people. You want to pay your people well. Let me give you an example. A couple years ago, I had a fantastic year. And I had a lot of independent contractors and people that I outsourced to. And in Christmas time, I mass PayPal everybody a bonus on Christmas.
Nice.
Everybody. Now, these are not my employees. Keep that in mind. These are independent contractors. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time they get a bonus like this? When was the last time? Never. And guess what kind of email I got from that? Holy shit! My goodness! Nobody's ever done it. And I just paid them that out of the blue. I paid them well because I had such a great year. Everybody's a bonus. Now, when they're independent contractors, are they just working with me? Yes or no? No, they're working with other people.
Yeah.
But when I pay them a bonus, suddenly, where do I move up on the client list? I'm to number one. Anyone that I'm outsourcing to, I want to be their number one client. I want to be the one that's paying them the most. I want to represent 40% of the business. Because when I need stuff done, it gets done. Versus, it's like people, entrepreneurs, they get an invoice and they try to delay. Might as well keep the money in the bank and I will just, make some interest. That's a loser mentality. Ask anyone, work with me. Send me an invoice. How fast do I pay it?
I got it within hours.
I don't drag on. Everybody that I work with, I'm the fastest guy to pay. Because everybody trying to drag on. I want to be the fastest because then it makes I'm easy to work with. Then always not pays on time, he pays early. So next time I get some stuff for Dan, I get it done faster. I get it done better. I give them bonuses. It sounds so simple. But you pay them well. Guess what? Nobody does it. Everybody tries to save money. Everybody tries to delay the payment. Don't do that shit. You stand out. Yeah. You want them to do good work and make you more money. And if you cannot justify the cost, you're using the wrong people. Whatever you pay them, they should be making you multiple returns. Does that make sense? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, pay them well. So everybody say, put up your hand. I will pay them well.
I will pay them well.
Are you going to pay them well?
Yes.
Yes, pay them well. Secret number 3, I praise them. Again, so simple. They do something good, let them know. You've done a good job. But I don't not like, hey, you know what, Winston, you did a great job. I don't like that so much because it's very vague. I much prefer example, let's say for David. David, you did a great job. And sometimes I say that. But you want to be very specific the way you praise. Hey, you know what, David, when I was in China, I know we had the incident and you took care of it. I really like the way you handle the whole situation. So I appreciate your help. You see the difference? I'm praising a very specific action. Okay, I like the way you did that. And that's great. It makes him feel good and you praise them. Does that make sense? Yes. That's it. So knowing now, going back to your business, to wrap this up, how many are going to start delegating?
Yeah.
How many are going to start delegating? How many of you, after this 3 hours, you're still like, no, I'm a control freak. I'm gonna choke my business to fucking death. I'm gonna do that. But I no hand gonna go on, I'm gonna smack you, man. No, okay, you're gonna start delegating. So now, when you go back, apply some of these strategies, test them out, and just want to say one thing, just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. So thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Any questions? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
10 times your finances, 10 times your business, 10 times your marketing, 10 times your life. Hit the subscribe button now.